What's good, y'all? Uh, I need to sit up for this video. I know y'all can't even see me. Y'all sitting here watching. I think some Borderlands 2 gameplay. I'm pretty sure I'll still be playing it. But dang, I remember this shit. This video, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to call quite a few people out that's even in my circle. You feel me? Now my circle really small. So if you think I'm talking about you, I'm probably talking about you. Right? That's tough. But really, this is a message for anybody who need to hear it. Now, the title of this video is Learn to be a source of strength rather than a liability. Now, that could really mean anything. It could relate to anything. But I'm going to specifically be talking about being a source of strength pertaining to relationships. Because I feel like when it comes to relationships, I feel like it's really important to focus on being someone for your partner to lean on rather than someone for your partner to take care of. A lot of us, we get into these relationships and we kind of view these people even subconsciously as like someone to lean on, right? Someone to help balance your life. And don't get me wrong, being in a relationship grants, that possibility where there is certain battles that you don't have to fight by yourself. That because you have someone who's there with you, who got your back, there's certain battles that you can fight with them and have their help and support. But I've been seeing a lot of people who've been doing it too much. They've been leaning too much on their partners to the point where they're not even supporting themselves no more. They're relying specifically on the person they with to do it for them. And that's just not healthy. That's not no healthy way to live no relationship, and that's just not fair. It's not fair to the person you with. I feel like we need to stop putting all this pressure on our partners, the people that we claim to love. Because if we really love them, why would you want to sit there and put even more stress on their life, more responsibility on their life? When I be getting in these relationships, when it's a girl that I'm talking to and she cool and everything, right? And we end up getting together, it's almost like I do everything I can to avoid making her have to stress. I don't want her to have to worry. I don't want her to have to deal with my problems. So I make sure to take care of myself so that way I can guarantee that she don't have to. I don't want the person I'm with to have to do more than she should. So for all y'all out there who is getting into these relationships, start taking care of yourself more. It's as simple as that. You need to start taking care of yourself. Stop relying on the person you with to take care of you for you. Alright. So this is me playing the game right now. Right, this isn't me doing my little voiceover thing. But this is just so y'all know. In the top right, the little turn in thing, I had just recorded this mission. This music is dumb loud, but I just recorded this mission, and anyways, I just recorded that mission, but my recording paused midway through, so y'all might be able to see a glimpse of it, but just know I did a little side mission where you gotta deliver the pizza to this rat place, and I killed a bunch of these rat dudes or whatever, right? Anyways, JD, get to the message you finna make. That's not their job. Some people are willing to do it, but they don't have to. It's not their responsibility to take care of you. Especially if you grown or you trying to be grown. Well, with that, you got to take care of yourself. You don't need nobody to give you reassurance, to calm you down, to do all these things. Of course, there's people out there who will do that, and it helps to have someone like that. But if you are not capable to maintain a healthy relationship, unless you have something like that or someone like that who is able to take care of you and nurture you and baby you, you shouldn't be in no relationship. I don't feel like you ready for that. And again, if that makes you feel the type of way listening to this, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. You shouldn't be in that relationship. If you constantly yearning for reassurance, constantly asking them questions for reassurance, if you constantly complaining and overthinking, get out that relationship. Focus on yourself. Because being in that relationship ain't gonna make it no better. There's certain things that do get better over time, but there's other things that you have to work on by yourself in that time. You know what I mean? Overthinking for most people is one of them things. You don't overcome overthinking by being in a relationship where you constantly overthink. You overcome it by sitting there and focusing on yourself, by yourself, learning how to be alone. Because when you learn to be alone, you have no reason to overthink about what someone else is doing. Because regardless if that person stays in your life or not, you will still always be okay because you know what it's like to be alone. I know that was just a lot and it was a little bit of a mouthful, but if you ain't catch that, play that back. Go back 20 seconds. Listen to that again. I'm telling you, you need to take care of yourself. Or you gonna be the death of your own relationship. You gonna be the one to ruin it. Simply because you don't know how to maintain your thoughts. Now to go a little bit further into this, of course I'm not gonna try to take up too much of y'all time. Give me like 3 more minutes. But to go a little bit deeper. There is nothing wrong with overthinking. Overthinking ain't the issue. It's when you act based on your overthinking. Like I tell a lot of people, there's nothing wrong with being mad. There's nothing wrong with being sad and crying. Or like when the game make you mad, there's nothing wrong with that. It's normal to feel anger. You shouldn't try to suppress your emotions. But now when you get mad, if you start breaking shit, if you start hitting your desk and throwing controllers and all that, that's when it's a problem. So I always try to remind people there's nothing wrong with feeling emotions. But there is everything wrong with acting on those emotions. Because when you act emotionally, I can promise you, if you are in a relationship right now and you continue to act emotionally, it will be you to blame when the relationship fails. Nobody else. Regardless of whether that person deserves it or not. Regardless if that person has hurt you or not. Don't try to sit there and pin the blame and be like, oh, well, you made me get emotional. No. You are in control of you. It don't matter what nobody else do, and it shouldn't. So control yourself. Control your emotions. Control how you act when you feel emotions. If you feel sad, if you overthinking, nothing wrong with crying. But don't sit up there next time you talk to your man's geeking out about how he was chilling with somebody. You feel what I'm saying? And same thing with you dudes, bro. They'll be sitting there tweaking out because your shorty got some homeboys or something going out and chilling with them. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, there is nothing you can do to stop someone from doing what they want to do. So if the person you with truly wants to go behind your back and do some weird, freaky stuff, it don't matter who you are, what you say, what you do, you can't stop that. So if that's what they're going to do, it is what it is. Let them do it. Now when it's revealed to you, when God reveals it to you, He gonna show you to remove them out your life. If people bad for you, pray about it. Or if you want to know if they bad for you, pray about it. I promise you He gonna reveal it. And when they is bad for you, that gives you the chance to remove them. Again, that's why it's so important to know how to be by yourself and to be alone. Because a lot of people, I can name off quite a few that I've seen in my life who will stay with those same type of people. Whether it's to get revenge or whatnot. But I'm trying to tell you, it's not worth it. Your peace of mind is always important. It always comes first. And if you got a partner that you trying to take care of and you trying to love, well, now you have to focus on their peace of mind too. And the only way you can give someone else peace of mind is if you yourself have it. But alright, y'all, that's it for this one. I appreciate y'all for making it this far. I don't mean to take up too much of y'all time, but hey, show y'all support if y'all want to. Y'all want to see more like this, just check it out. Check out the channel and things like that. But without further ado, I wish y'all nothing but the best, man. Y'all have an amazing day. God bless y'all.